Welcome and thank you for joining us this evening. The theme of our celebration this year is a crowded table, symbolic of what the Women's Co-op has been fostering for nearly 20 years. Here in our home at Trinity Lutheran Church, not only do we share space with Trinity, I also have the blessing of being part of the congregation. Each week at service, Pastor Schurston invites us to communion with the words, "All are welcome at the table," a phrase I never take lightly, and neither does my church. For the Women's Co-op, this means everyone deserves an opportunity. If you are willing to show up and put in the work, we will always be willing to work alongside you. Whatever you need, however we need to figure it out, there will always be a seat at the table. Tonight we celebrate 30 graduates. 30 graduates who walk through our doors with the drive and desire to seek out new opportunities. 30 graduates who push through every hard day and every discouragement because they had the resilience to reach their goals. Tonight we celebrate 30 graduates who kept fighting to make their mark in this world. And they will not stop here. This night is but a step in their journey, and I am thrilled to share this moment with them and all of you tonight. As I said earlier, we strive always to be present, working alongside the men and women who come through our doors. I absolutely would not be able to do this work without my staff, as well as many other partners that you don't see putting in work behind the scenes. I would like to acknowledge Women's Co-op Board of Directors, Women's Co-op staff, members of Trinity Lutheran Church, and our workforce partners, Goodwill Industries, Michigan Works of South Central Michigan, Kellogg Community College, Michigan Rehabilitation Services, and Marshall Excelsior Company. Thank you for all of you for working in the trenches day to day, doing the hard work with us, for leading discussions, forming decisions, and changing policies, for providing employment opportunities and second chances. You are the change makers of this community. Now, in honor of our theme, Battle Creek's own Barefoot Blonde, Julie Lahr, will be performing the song Crowded Table for the procession of our graduates.
Thank you so much for having us, Teresa. You can hold my hand if you need to let go. I can be a mountain when you're feeling valley low. And I can be a street of light showing you the way home. You can hold my hand when you need to let go. I want a house with a crowded table and a place by the fire for everyone. Let us take on the world while we're young and able, and bring us back together when the day is done. You can have a garden, you're gonna have to sow the seeds. Plant a little happiness and let the roots run deep. And if it's love that you give, then it's love that you reap. If you want a garden, you're gonna have to sow the seeds. I want a house with a crowded table and a place by the fire for everyone. Let us take on the world while we're young and My door is always open. Your picture's on my wall. Everyone here's a little broken, but everyone belongs. Said everyone belongs. I want a house with a crowded table and a place by the fire for everyone. Let us take on the world while we're young and able, and bring us back together when the day is done. And bring us back together when the day is done. Oh yeah. Say bring us back together. Oh yeah. And bring us back together when the day is done. Oh. Congratulations.
Pastor Shurston Sullivan will now give the prayer of invocation.
I'm just so proud of you guys. It's been so neat getting to see you all. I'm not supposed to say anything but pray, but I just want to tell you how proud I am of all of you. And how neat it's been to see you all over our building and becoming part of our congregation as much as you've become part of Co-op. So thank you for being what Trinity looks like during the week. And we're so glad to have you as part of our crowded table. So let us pray. Gracious God, we give you thanks for these graduates, for the work they have done, and the growth they have made, and the success they have achieved. We ask you to bless them as they go out from this place in all that they have yet to do. In your name we pray. Amen.
Yeah.
Our keynote speaker for the evening is Chris Sargent, the President and CEO of the United Way of Greater Battle Creek, Kalamazoo region. I've had the pleasure of working alongside Chris for over a decade. He has always performed his role with the belief that everyone present at the table should be treated with the same level of respect and care. He does not deal in a world based on perceived importance or title. He has always embodied the same sentiments we carry here, that all are welcome and all deserve a seat at our crowded table. Please welcome Chris Sargent.
Well, thank you and good afternoon. Teresa, I appreciate that. As I was preparing for this afternoon and this celebration, and Pastor, I think we can always say good words about great accomplishment. I was thinking to myself, it's been a little while since I've done public speaking because of COVID. There hasn't been as many events, and so I was a little bit nervous, and I was talking to Teresa earlier today and said, I think I'm prepared. I've written the speech and rewritten the speech and rewritten it again because for me this is really important. I had a chance to attend last year as well, and the accomplishments of all of the graduates tonight are pretty impressive. And so I wanted this to be both meaningful and special, and while I don't think that I bring anything more than each of us do in terms of value and worth and strength to this community, I also think it's important to really recognize and celebrate tonight's accomplishment, and I love this event to be able to do that. As Teresa mentioned, I formally, my day job is to lead the local United Way across the region here, but I think it's also important to mention that every one of us is a member of this community. Somebody who cares about this community, who cares about our family, our friends, and our neighbors. And so really I come to you, and part of my remarks today will be more about just being a member of this community, living in this great community that we all care about, and being a productive member of it. The Women's Co-op has a statement that's a part of its mission that says, the belief in working together to build a strong community. And I'm not one that likes to use quotes a lot, but I did, my favorite quote of all time is one that I think is really appropriate that speaks to what you all have accomplished together. And that is, we are each of us angels with only one wing, and we fly by embracing one another. That idea of being interconnected, that our success is dependent upon one another and the help and the support. And I was reflecting a little bit on my own personal story, my life, if you will. I grew up in a small town just southeast of here in Hillsdale, Michigan, moved to Battle Creek in the 80s. I was an only child and the youngest on both sides of my family, which really meant that I thought everything revolved around me. I was pretty spoiled. I became pretty independent as a result of that. But I had a support network that was huge and strong in terms of family, especially. I remember playing Little League Baseball when I was younger, and I would have more people rooting me on than the rest of the team combined. So I was fortunate to have parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles that were so connected and so part of my life. And I thought about how important that was, and some of us might have more than that than others, but the idea of support and people who care about you, who believe in you, who are there for you in good times and in bad. And I wanted to just lift some of that up because they all have shaped me in terms of who I was and who I am and my opportunity to be a part of the organization of United Way and this community. So I thought a lot about the moms and grandmas, hence the name Women's Co-op. I know it's more than women, but the women in my life have been super strong. They have been, my grandmas especially, loved me unconditionally. They also used a yardstick every once in a while, so it was a little bit of both. My mom has always been my fiercest advocate and champion, and also somebody who had set really high expectations. My wife tends to be somebody who tells me what I need to hear, not always what I want to hear. And now I have daughters and granddaughters who remind me of the importance of family. That we have jobs and careers and people who count on us, but at the end of the day, what matters most is the love of our family and with our family. I've had a great dad who's taught me both how to overcome challenges like alcoholism, grandparents, grandpas in particular, that taught me how to do life skills and be productive in community. But all of it comes back to this idea of helping build perspective and support, and ultimately to create that sense of belonging, that sense of family and community. And I appreciate the song tonight and the theme for tonight's event, because I hadn't heard that song before today, but I listened to it this morning. And this idea of a crowded table where everybody's invited to belong and be a part of something bigger than themselves, I thought was really appropriate for tonight. The word pride gets used a lot when we celebrate accomplishments like we're about to tonight with all of you as graduates. And I don't think it can be underscored enough. You all have dedicated time, you have been resilient, you have overcome challenges, you have survived and thrived, and you've done it over the last year and over the last few years where it's been a really challenging environment for many of us with this little pandemic called COVID. And it's no small feat because you've managed a lot all at the same time. You've managed to work through when it doesn't seem like it's easy or manageable. You've made a difference. You've cared for one another. You've been there for each other as family and friends and neighbors and in this community. And ultimately, you've made an investment in yourself. My encouragement to you is to continue to take that investment that you've made in yourself and share it. Use it. Be a part of the next step in your journey. This community is lucky to have you. And some of you may not have always felt that value. But this community is lucky to have you. Lucky to have your skills, your talents, and your values, and the people that you are. This community is lucky to have you. Your business owners, your people who are raising families, and the next generation that will solve some of our challenges that we face today, and even those that we don't know what's yet to come. As an organization of United Way, we believe in the mission and the vision of Women's Co-op, so much so that we invest annually in the programs that allow for the support and the job training and the opportunities that follow. For over 15 years, this organization has supported hundreds of people in our community. They've done it by making sure that they've created opportunities for people to believe in themselves, to lift up their strengths, and to know that they are valuable, contributing members of this community. So United Way invests in programs like here at Women's Co-op because we believe in the positive impact and the leadership that you create. I just want to take a moment to recognize Teresa's outstanding leadership. I've had a chance, as she mentioned, for over a decade to work together with Val and Mia and Kayla now, newer members of the team that I've gotten to get to meet, and the board that really helps provide vision and oversight. So I'd just like to take a quick moment and do a round of applause for all of the team and the board and the volunteers who make this happen every day. And now I think it's important to recognize as graduates that you become part of Women's Co-op's continued success in the community. You'll continue to be those great parents, raising great families that are hopefully more loving and kind, in a world that especially needs more love and kindness. To be strong and independent people who are willing to both ask for help and give it freely to other people. Our community's success upon our ability to come together and support one another. In essence, you're a part of the solution. You're a part of overcoming the challenges that we face, whether it be poverty or substance abuse or other challenges that we face in our lives every day sometimes that we can overcome. And so here's what I would ask you to do as graduates tonight and beyond. Give back to your community. Recognize the value in yourself and the importance of it. Share your voice and your ideas. We need more of it. Don't be quiet. Share your strengths and your skills and recognize that you have both and it's important to our community. And be willing to build more crowded tables. Be willing to invite people in. Be willing to be their support system as others have been to you. Love them. We don't talk about this enough, and sometimes we might shy away from this, but the importance of love and kindness in everything that we do, in every way that we do it in community, is especially important. I just want to say a special congratulations to each and every one of you for your accomplishments, your dedication, your commitment to making this happen. Well done, and thanks for letting me be a part of it tonight.
And now our program coordinator, Valerie Whitney, do the certificates.
Pastor too. Okay. So as I read your name, if you'll come up and grab your certificate and then just go back to your seat. Okay? Yeah, I have it on my thing. Okay. Christine Armand, Butterfly membership. So I will call names of graduates who were unable to attend tonight as well, just so that we can honor their name in this space. Ashley Arredondo, frontline receptionist. Lastacia Bozell, frontline receptionist, Post Foods. That's right. Go back to your chair. Where are you going? She's doing a full loop. Larry Campbell, janitorial program. He works at Kellogg Arena. Michael Cochran, janitorial program. Quenisha Cummings Brown, frontline receptionist. And her babies. Kaylee Davis, frontline receptionist, EMT program. Damian Diamante, janitorial program, United States Navy. No, you should give everybody's hands. Oh, okay, bye. Bye. Shall we salute you now or later? Molly Franklin, Butterfly. Tanya Gordon, Butterfly membership, Snackworks. Christine Armand, Butterfly Industrial Sewing. Edmonds, I'm sorry. Jeez. Nina Green, frontline reception, hospitality. Shertavia Green, janitorial. Jill Harms, frontline receptionist, the Haven of Rest. Bobby Joe Hopkins, frontline receptionist. Sierra Hawkins, industrial sewing. Shaquita Jameson, Shaniqua, okay. Butterfly, entrepreneur, chief cook, taco maker, feeds Val on a regular. Giovanna Jones, janitorial program, hospitality. Stephanie Logan, frontline phlebotomist. What are you trying? Zaria McCoy, frontline. Zaria is a TikTok makeup artist. Stephanie McNeil, frontline receptionist. Charlene Mapes, janitorial. Dollar General key holder. Oh, of 2 stores. My bad. Go ahead. Fern Perkins, butterfly membership, daycare. Congratulations. Not yet. That's later. Dylan Rank, janitorial, Bright Lights Daycare. Mike Reynolds, manufacturing trainee, positioned at Marshall Excelsior. Nikki Simmons, manufacturing trainee, Marshall Excelsior. Penny Springer, industrial sewing. Congratulations. Reese Rod Smith, janitorial. As you can tell, class clown. Oh my goodness. McKaylee Tullis, industrial sewing, seat specialist. Congratulations. So a little side note on McKaylee. Don't kill me, Kay. So McKaylee graduated during COVID, and this is the first time she's ever been able to walk.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
Crystal Welch, frontline training. She said it's too hot for this. That's what she told me earlier. Congratulations. Brianna Whitney Soul, front line. Take my shoe off. Oh, okay. And last but never least, Darla Woodman, butterfly member. Oh yes, I forgot. Darla takes care of our garden in the back. Congratulations. Graduates, turn your tassels.
Hello? Hi, I'm Kayla Johnson. I'm the work experience trainer here and assistant to Teresa and Val. I just wanted to thank everybody behind me that I'm even able to be here, and I want to thank everybody in front of me that I'm also able to be here, because without all of y'all, I wouldn't be here, and it's been an absolute pleasure. Listen, I do one-on-one. I'm not a public speaker. I cry a lot. You guys know that. But I just wanted to take a second to say I love each and every one of you, and being a piece in your world has been truly amazing for me. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. We also have tacos and sundaes. We have it set up to the left of me. There is a table set up from Community Action Agency with some information. Please stop and visit the ladies, and then if you go right around the corner, they'll be serving tacos and sundaes. Thank you so much. This concludes our ceremony.
Yeah.